Howdy y'all, this here's the Butcher Man, coming to you today with some Farming Simulator 15. I'm going to start my new Let's Play here and just kind of see how it goes. See what you guys think about it. I think we're going to start out on the newbie farm. I've looked around this farm a little bit, you know, and seems like a pretty good place, and it has quite a few fields, and it seems like it's pretty good set up. All this stuff here just says that, you know, your dad got sick and they had to start selling stuff, and eventually they had sold off pretty much all the farm. Little help from the local village, anything you didn't need. You kept the farm, a little bit of equipment, but pretty much sold all the fields. It says in the beginning you don't have anything to sell, but you know, it's one of those things that the way the game is set up, you know, you do end up with some stuff in the silo. Of course, you end up with, you know, the basics in the silo. Let's see here. Since we're in this screen, we'll go ahead and look in here real quick. And I got all the multi-fruit mods, and I don't know how much of it, you know, this map will actually have in it, but we'll find out. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sell points. Now this last one here says slaughterhouse, but I don't think this thing has pigs or beef yet. It's got the slaughterhouse down there in the lower right, but they don't have pigs or beef in this map yet. I don't know if maybe the author, you know, is going to add it later, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember who made this map. I don't know. I'll look it up, and if I can, if I can figure it out and I remember to, I'll put it in the description, you know. That way you all know who made it, and I'll probably put a link in where I got it. But let's go ahead and look here at this map. And this first video is just going to be kind of like a walk around and show you the map. And got a storage point right there for your trucks. Next to your little cottage there, you come down the hill, you got some chickens. You got your chicken coop there. That's pretty nice setup. Got your electric box for your house there. That's a nice point there. Another electric box there, it looks like. Unless that's something else. I think it's electric box. Got a couple silage pits here. That's a pretty good placement for them, I suppose. I don't know what you'd do with them. Got your Sampo Rose and Lou combine. Got your toolbox, your stack of tires, your workbench. It's not a bad combine to start out with. It's a little rough at first because it's so small. We'll go over here. Got your seed and your fertilizer in its own little building there, so it don't get wet. Go in this real big shed here, and got your little T4.75 over here, and you got your weight and a loader attachment, your pallet forks, your bucket, your hay fork, your hay spikes. Got your little bitty plow right there. Come over here, you got your little cultivator, little seeder, fertilizer spreader. That's nice. A lot of marked maps don't come with the fertilizer spreader. I think this just goes up to well, here's your sheep pasture here. Got you even got you a water tower in there. Got your food and your water for your sheep pasture. Should be able to just drive a tractor up here and dump what you need in there, and you'll be good. Looks like they got the water mod for it, so you're not just simply feeding your sheep and not watering them. Got you a tractor equipment storage point here, it looks like. Come around here and you got another storage building. Come over here, you got your Hurleyman tractor, your little Brantner trailer. We'll jump in that in a second and go running around. Got more storage, another storage building. Got your potatoes and your sugar beets right here on the farm. Another storage, more storage, lots and lots of storage on this farm, ladies and gentlemen. This is definitely a place where if you want to have lots of tractors, you're going to have lots of tractors. Got your ramp and your manure pit, so you can load your manure into your trailer pretty easy. Got you another silage pit. We got another set of silos over there, if you see them right there. Got those ones and those ones. I'll show you in a second what I've discovered that those are used for. Got your milk here if you want to sell your own milk. Got your cow pen here and your big old pasture. Put all your cows in. You can buy as many as you want, I guess. You can just drive through here and dump all your feed and stuff in there. And this here's where you fill up with your slurry, it looks like. We'll just head over here and jump in this here tractor. There we go. Unhook that trailer. No, we'll need that trailer. We'll leave it hooked on for now. We'll come over here and I'll show you. We can get turned here right quick. Alright, press the R button. It says we can take wheat out of there, barley, canola, corn, spelt, whatever spelt is, rye, sorghum, oat, soybeans, sunflowers, chaff. Oh, ain't that just something? They got it set up to where you got just all the good stuff in there. We'll run over here and I'll show you what's going to come out of these here silos if you want to store stuff in there. And then we'll take you over and I'll show you where the tipping point is. It's a little ways away, to be honest. I don't know if maybe he think, you know, it's supposed to be a good place, but you got total mixed ration, silage, grass, straw. So I suppose what you could do if you wanted to is store all your stuff in your silos there, and then when you come over with your mixing wagon or something, you just pull your mixing wagon up under there and, you know, pour in what you want, and then you can mix your ration just like that, I'd suppose. This way we can get in here and get turned. Make it a little easier to back this thing in here. That's where we're going to store this little trailer for now. Seems like a pretty good spot. Alright. Now I'm going to pull this up right quick and I'm going to show you, but that there's a map, and if you haven't noticed yet, you don't own any fields when you start this map, which is in the description first. You don't own a single field on the map. This is kind of, you know, a little unsettling. You're going to try to do a let's play like me, but one of the things I was thinking about doing, you know, is just going in and adding a bunch of tractors. This here's your tipping point. It's a pretty nice looking tipping point, but realistically I don't think you would have a tipping point this far away from your silos. I don't suspect you'd do a whole underground system to get all the way over there, but you know, maybe you could. It is possible. But anyway, I was thinking about going in and, you know, just using what I needed to up that way. There's just there's a couple of fields. Field 4 is up there. We'll just head out this way. Or wait, no, I think there's a dealer up there. I think there's stores up there maybe. We'll head back that way. But yeah, thinking about going in, you know, and just adding a bunch of tractors and stuff and all the equipment I need, and buying some fields. Because like right now I'm gonna have to figure out how to you know, how to get the money to buy a field, you know, how to, you know, and then, you know, obviously doing a video like this, I'm gonna have to fast forward time just to be able to do any kind of harvesting and anything like that. You know, that's a road up to a field. That's all that's up there. You got your dealers here, got your little store, your little standard store building here. You know, you buy your machinery. But yeah, I thought about that. I don't know how y'all feel about that, you know, but it'd probably sure make things a lot easier. We'll go this way and I'll show you the mill. There'll probably be some edited points in here because this map takes a little while to drive around. I'm probably going to edit out some of the driving, you know. Once we start getting around the map a little bit, I'll edit out some of it, you know, and that way I can show you pretty much, you know, the whole map in the video. It's not like a whole hour. Overall, I think the map's real well done. You know, it's got everything you need in it. They still yet need to add the pigs and the beef since they got the slaughterhouse in there already. This here's your meal. It's set up right now. They did a real good job on this map, I gotta tell you. They've gone in depth, pretty good detail on a lot of this stuff. You know, added more than just like one building in the sell point. You know, that's pretty alright with me. I think they did a great job. Let's see, where do we want to go now? Everything else is pretty far away. I think I gotta go over here. Field 24, go all the way to the bottom a bit. It's probably gonna take me a while. So I'll see you here in a little bit. I'll be back in a second. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up here, just coming out of that field back there and coming over here toward the farm shop. To give you a good look at it, it's set up pretty nice too. Got your feed back there, got your seed back there, your fertilizer. Got a bunch of people walking around the village here. Got your sell point there, you got your fuel spot over here. Got your nice little village to drive through if you want. You know, if you ever feel just real relaxed and stuff. You got a nice looking lake over there. Got your little playground where you can take your kiddies. You know, while you're out plowing the field, you can bring your kids to town and get them a babysitter, you know. That's always nice to have. I'll drive over this way a bit and check out the gas station. But I think the way I'm gonna do this map is I'm gonna start out just, you know, hard knock and just kind of try to go at it, take out a loan, go buy me as many fields as I can, and just start, you know, planting and fertilizing and whatnot. And then probably fast forward time and harvest, and then you know, just keep doing that until, you know, I make as much money as I can, I guess, to get me going. We're gonna head down here to the bakery. I'll be back with you in a second. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the bakery. I'll give you a good look at the bakery here. This is an awful large bakery, if I gotta say so myself. I mean, it's big. But you drive around to the back of it here, and this here's your sell point. Come back here and sell your wheat and your flour and whatnot, you know, get them going on the bakery jobs. I think next we're just going to continue down this here road, and let's see, I think next thing we'll go to is we're going to run up to that farm shop up there and kind of make our way around whatnot. Or no, I think we'll go to the freight yard. Yeah, we'll go over that freight yard, check it out. And I'll be back with you in a second, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, coming up this here hill off the road toward the freight yard here. You look over there to your right, you got your fuel station over there to fill your tractor up. But just like the old style freight yard, you come up here on this ramp and come up here, and there should be a tipping point. You just tip right into your train there. I don't see one of them buttons like they come out with that you can push and send the train off. I think this is one of them static trains where you just dump it in there and that's what you make. We're going to head out this way and kind of go down the road here and see what the next thing is we get to. We should be at the garden center here in a bit. I'll be back with you in a second. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, coming in here to the garden center. Got your sell point up here on top of this, and he's decked it out pretty nice, you know. Got your silage over there, got your grass, got your seeds. Come down here, you got your fertilizer, and you can buy your trees right there. Got your probably total mix ration and your straw right there. You know, just made it real decorative and stuff. It looks real nice. This guy did an awful good job, you know, with the way this map looks. And if you really want to get engrossed in a map, this right here is the one to do it. I mean, you can just get right into it. You know, you got trees all over the place. You can cut any one of them down you want. He's done an awful nice job on this thing. I don't know if there's any specific tree cutting areas, though. I never really see any on the map. I don't think he'd have put something like it in there, maybe. We'll continue down this here road, though. And I don't really like cutting out all these bits I have, but, you know, to be honest, if I sit here and recorded every minute of me driving around this map, it'd be fairly boring, and, you know, there wouldn't be a lot to see. You know, I don't want y'all to get bored when you're watching the video. You know, especially if I'm just driving around and looking at stuff. You know, I know you want to see the map, but a lot of it looks, you know, fairly well the same. You know, I think you guys just want to see a gist of it. So that's kind of what I'm showing you, is just a gist of what's on the map and the way it looks. And got your little bakery cottage here. And we'll head on down here to the biomass, biogas. That's where an awful lot of people spend their time. All you gotta do is turn and go down this hill, and it's pretty nice. You know, it's pretty neat that he's put both these things together. But you know, I do like. I want to show you the whole map at the same time. I don't want you to have to watch an hour-long video about, you know, this is what the map looks like. Got your silage sell point over there. Got you about 4 silos in there, 5 silos. I can't remember. Got your little weigh station here to tell you what it is. Got your sell point for your wood chips. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 silos. That'd be pretty good. They're pretty good size, man. You could probably make a lot of money off you if you filled all those up. I don't do a whole lot of silage, so I suppose I could if people really want to see it. It does seem like people do a lot of silage, you know. I see multiplayer videos, and that's what they do a lot. Kind of pad their bank account a little bit, but I really like to get in there and just kind of get my hands dirty and just do the real farming, you know, planting and harvesting, do some cows and some sheep, and, you know, if he adds it, you know, do some definitely some butchering of the calves and the, you know, the cows and the pigs. And that's kind of my favorite part of the game, if you haven't kind of caught on to my name. You know, I really love farming, but, you know, I can do things here and there if people want to see it. I can do some silaging and, you know, do some chaffing and kind of make a bunch of money all at the same time, you know. I think that's about it. I don't think I didn't actually go to the slaughterhouse. I guess I can run to the slaughterhouse and the lumber yard real quick, and I'll just show you those things. And I'll be back with you in a second once I reach one of those two. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming up here to the lumber yard. Kind of get a good look at it. Look at that. He's put some nice little pine trees in there. He's put some little wood, you know, piles of wood, and a couple of little buildings, a train here. Well, let's see here now. Does that actually give me the option to send the train off? It does. There's no icon or nothing there, but it doesn't give you the option to send the train off. So when you come over here to sell your wood and stuff, that'll be good. You know, drop your wood off here at the lumber yard and sell it on the train and send the train off, and then you get a little bit more money, you know. Well, I think next thing we're going to head to, and we're going to head to the slaughterhouse down there. Go through the spinner and go to the slaughterhouse, and we'll just kind of end it off at the slaughterhouse, you know. And I'll be back when I get to the spinnery. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the spinnery. Now this here is a very fancy looking spinnery right here. They must make the finest fabrics around. They have a nice big building that looks like this, a fancy green fence to keep people out. This is just where you come to sell your wool at. Looks like it's right here. All you gotta do is drive around the building, and it's right here as you're driving through. You're gonna sell all your wood right there in one go. And if you can seem to make it around the other, he might have probably a little bit farther out on that fence, maybe, I think. A little harder in a semi, or, you know, on a big trailer or something, but that's okay. That's a nice fancy looking building back here. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this here video. It's almost over. You know, we're gonna go down here right quick and take a look at this here slaughterhouse. And, you know, hopefully during the video you've been watching to see what the fields look like, get an idea as to, you know, how it's gonna be if you're gonna play this map. And you know, I've never seen anybody play this map so far, but you know, it is a nice looking map, and I think the guy did an excellent job on it. And this here's a slaughterhouse, but like I said earlier, I don't believe he's done the pigs or beef mod yet. So hopefully he puts that in at some point, so we can actually do some butchering. You know, cut up some animals and get them sold. You know, sell them for meat. You know, I like farming and all that stuff, but man, I love butchering animals and stuff. I do love hunting and whatnots, but I really want to use this place, so hopefully he gets a good edit out. And he might. I might have to check, make sure I got the up-to-date version, but we'll see. If there's a more up-to-date version and y'all know about it, just let me know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This here's the Butcher Man signing off. Have a good day.